Welcome to Coral Gables, where the air smells like money and even the trees look expensive. We're in a different Miami now. No police tape, no corner stores with bars on the windows, just iron gates, European fountains, and streets that curve like they were hand-drawn by someone who's never had to rush. Now let's get one thing straight. This isn't even the most exclusive part of Miami. We tried Star Island. No dice. Fisher Island? You need a ferry, a code, and probably a trust fund to get in. But here in Coral Gables, you can still see the wealth up close. You can walk past it, feel it, smell the lawn that's cut twice a week by somebody whose name the homeowner doesn't know. This is old money Miami, generational, private, unapologetic. But Coral Gables didn't start out with white stone mansions and Bentleys in the driveway. This place was built, invented really. A dream city carved out of Florida swampland in the 1920s by a man named George Merrick. His vision? Mediterranean revival everything. Think Spain, think Italy, think, let's make paradise feel historic. And he did it. Coral Gables became one of America's first planned communities. No randomness, no cheap corners. Every street, every archway, every palm tree had a purpose. Even the street names were dressed in European flair. Alhambra, Granada, Segovia. But this wasn't just about aesthetics. From the jump, Coral Gables was designed to be elite, exclusive, carefully manicured, and that legacy still holds. You won't find high-rises choking the skyline here. No flashing signs, no clutter. Everything is regulated, down to the color of your roof tiles. Because this isn't just a neighborhood, it's a curated experience. As you glide through, notice the silence. It's not accidental. This kind of peace is engineered. The chaos of Liberty City? Less than 25 minutes away, but it might as well be another universe. There you hear the city screaming. Here the city hums, quietly, confidently. Driveways are long enough to lose your car in. Mansions peek out from behind tropical hedges like they're shy, but make no mistake, they're flexing. Stone columns, imported tiles, multi-million-dollar builds with Architectural Digest energy. And it's not just the homes, it's the institutions. You've got the Biltmore Hotel, a national landmark that's seen everything from celebrity galas to mob whispers. And you've got golf courses that look like movie sets, schools that cost more per year than most people's rent. This isn't where people get rich. This is where people arrive once they already are. And the names tied to Coral Gables? Let's talk. This area's been home to CEOs, international diplomats, pro athletes who wanted privacy, and legacy families whose money dates back to when phones still had cords. Some of Miami's biggest developers and political figures keep homes here, not to be seen, but to operate behind the scenes. And yet, for all its wealth, Coral Gables wears it differently than Star Island. This isn't neon glow Miami. This is marble, mahogany, and million-dollar landscaping. The kind of place where the gardeners show up in collared shirts and the dogs have last names. You'll pass driveways filled with Teslas, G-Wagons, maybe a vintage Jaguar that only leaves the garage on Sundays. And you won't see many people outside, but make no mistake, they're watching. Through security cameras, behind tinted windows, from balconies lined with ivy. Even the trees here feel intentional. Oak canopies, banyans stretching like ancient guardians over streets that haven't changed in decades. Everything's quiet, controlled. That's by design. But here's what hits hardest, the contrast. 20 minutes west, kids are dodging potholes and stray bullets. Here, kids ride bikes with confidence, their biggest worry being what kind of gelato they want after piano lessons. It's not just a wealth gap, it's a reality gap. Two Miamis side by side, one raised on survival, the other raised on insulation. And yet the proximity is unavoidable. The workers who clean these houses, cook these meals, cut these lawns, they come from Liberty City, from Opelika, from Little Haiti. The help is imported. The wealth stays put. That's the unspoken arrangement. So as we wrap this walkthrough, understand, Coral Gables isn't loud. It doesn't need to be. It moves in silence. It votes in silence. It builds empires in silence. And from behind its walls, it quietly shapes the rest of Miami. This is Coral Gables, planned, protected, perfected, and a reminder that in Miami, zip code is destiny.